Bleh. Still got Pop-Tarts stuck to the roof of my mouth. Anyway, I'm sick, like I usually am, and as you know, I haven't had an internet connection for my computer, at least, for like a week and a half. I made a post about it before, but I'm going to be doing some quicker videos just so I can try and catch up, because I need to get, like, what, 7-something videos? I don't know if I'm going to, like, just post them, still, like, one per day, and then just have it go into November, or if I'm just going to post them all in bulk. I feel like I'll just do it, like, staggered the way it was before. I'll just have it extend to November, but I'll still get... Because on Halloween, I wanted to start Silent Hill. And I'm still going to do that, barring something else happening. But the rest of them, I think I'm just going to keep on staggered upload. Because this was all supposed to be, like, building up to Silent Hill, and then I was going to play through all the Silent Hill games that I have. I don't have all of them. I don't think I have a copy of Homecoming, but that's fine, because Homecoming sucks. And it has permanently inverted controls, so fuck that. Anyway, I was going to play through all the Silent Hill games starting on Halloween. I still want to do that, but the build-up doesn't matter quite as much. Anyway, the first thing I'm starting off with is I'm just going to do some Halloween events in some MMOs. Tera is weird. It's the only MMO I can think of where the PC version of it is defunct, but you can still play the console version, which is weird. It has an extremely low population, which is probably why there's the Halloween entities just sitting around. Anyway. You kill those things, and they drop these items. Then you combine them together, and it basically makes a goodie bag for you to get Halloween cosmetics, like the pumpkin head I'm wearing. And that's pretty much it for, like, the in-town stuff. They spawn randomly. Occasionally, there'll be, like, 100 of them, and you can blow them all up and get, like, 4 or 5 of the goodie bags. Because those gourds it drops, you need 100 of them to make one goodie bag. And that can be kind of tedious, so I'll periodically visit this when I'm doing, like, other stuff. Like, when I'm rendering a video, I'll just have my character idle here and wait for them to spawn. That happened last time, and I got, like, 200 of the gourds in one go. I'll give this a quick loop around, because for some reason it starts at 2 o'clock Central, because I live in Chicago. And then, yeah, because the ones that spawn, like, out of the way, players tend to miss. Each of the main hub areas will have these things spawning in them, and I pick Popolian because it's the least active hub area in the game, so you're less likely to run into other players. Because Tera's loot system kind of sucks, admittedly, because only the player that kills the enemy can pick up the loot it drops, even if multiple people are attacking it. I think if you're in a party with someone, you can also pick up the loot, but it will, like, split it between the people who are in the party, like, roughly evenly. But if you just have a bunch of random non-party people in the same area shooting at an enemy, whoever gets the final hit on it gets the items from it. And that sucks, genuinely. It's super annoying. Which is why, like, I remember 2-3 years ago when they were doing the Halloween event. Because the thing is, Tera doesn't really have people running it anymore. It's running almost entirely automatically, which is fucking weird. I remember the things that you use to make the goodie bags are these fires, and you're supposed to get one every day in the month of October starting on the 16th. I got one on the 16th, and then they didn't give you any more because the system that's supposed to automatically give you them broke. I might still have the mail in my thing. Yeah, and they had to... the one person who's in charge of, like, maintenance had to go send out all of them manually to everyone because they didn't get fucking sent out properly. Which is really funny, if kind of stupid. Because it's like, there's one person in charge of this game for, like, the entire North American continent, basically. I think there's one person for Xbox and one person for PC. It's very dumb. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any others here, so I'll just go to the hall. Ow. But yeah, this game has one of the most I guess I should look at these to show what they are. A lot of these you can just kind of get anyway, so it's not like super... Like, if you don't get enough to do it, it doesn't really matter. And also, there's no weapon for the class that I play, which is Gunner, so fuck it anyway. So I'm not actually that interested in getting, like, any of the prizes. But yeah, this game has one of the most Halloween-themed locations I've seen in a video game, even outside of it being Halloween. Like, this entire zone of Paporia, which is where the Elin class or character type is from, it's where the weird raccoon people and the fucking Ellens are from. Like, the Eldridge Academy is fucking Halloween just all the time. Man, it's awesome. If you go outside, which I guess I should do at some point. Here. Oh, this is a no-fly zone? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just fuck around here for a little bit. Like, this entire location is the most Halloween fucking shit ever. I love it. Because I love areas like this in video games. Like, yeah, it's very World of Warcraft-y, but it's super good. Can I fly here? I can. Cool. Yeah, ignore the fucking chocobo. But yeah, this whole place, it's like this all the time, and that's super cool. Also, you can fully explore this entire building, which is nice. I mean, it's very generic, but it's cool to have it, you know? Alright, shit. I forgot that you can't, like, descend normally. You'd have to, like, amber towards the ground. Yeah, Tera is a janky mess, and it's super low budget compared to things like World of Warcraft and, you know, Phantasy Star and Final Fantasy 11 and 14. But I still really like it, and part of it is because it has active combat, which is rare in fucking, MMOs. Games where you don't have to adhere to, like, there are still cooldowns, but you can also just, like, attack and move around normally, and it actually matters if enemies, like, hit you. The hitboxes can be a bit, messed up at times, but, like, you're actually playing the damn game instead of waiting for, like, I don't like turn-based combat in MMOs, basically. If I'm gonna be playing, like, an MMO, I want it to be, fucking, what was it called? That post-apocalyptic wasteland MMO set in the Grand Canyon where you were a clone. I played a bunch of that back in the day. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, and then, like, the Battlestar Big Point MMO. I always tended to gravitate towards MMOs that had active combat. That's probably why Phantasy Star is my favorite. Like, I played Final Fantasy 11 on the PS2 and then later the 360, and then I played 14. I could never get into those nearly as much as I could Phantasy Star, because Phantasy Star's combat wasn't cooldown based, and that's... Blah, I'm gonna fucking vomit, Christ. And that's why I liked it so much. Also, Phantasy Star has probably the best customization system in any video game. I wish it let you put more items on your character, but in terms of what it actually lets you do, it's pretty fucking incredible. Anyway, I'm gonna queue for this. If I can't get a person quickly, I'll just cut past it. This was also glitched when it started, because it only is supposed to let you do it once per day. And it wouldn't reset for some reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm also going to check out that vampire costume. Oops. That I got. Because I got it off of the last pie that I got. Goodie bag, whatever. And I haven't actually seen what it looks like. I think it's based off of the enemies from... This area has an entire, like, quest line where you infiltrate, like, a vampire's mansion. It's kind of like a cabaret outfit, but vampire-y. That's alright. It's not, like, my favorite, because I'm not really a huge fan of, like, super frilly outfits like that, but it's fine. It's alright. As I go back to my hyper frilly fucking battle armor. I'm wearing this armor because it's extremely strong. I don't even remember where I got it from. but the only other armor I had was like significantly weaker, so, you know, whatever. I guess I could just walk around while I wait for it to match. I don't think, like, as long as I don't leave the dungeon, I don't think it matters if I walk around. But, like, this place is obviously very, like, Hogwarts inspired, but you can tell that a lot of actual effort went into making this place, you know? And I appreciate that. Never mind the fact that there are only, like, a handful of fucking models for the various characters. But it's still pretty cool to, like, see everything laid out here. Yeah, I can't, like, normally I'd be like, oh, I'll do a quest while I wait, but I actually already did all the quests in this fucking location. Because normally what it would have you do is you would fucking, like, go through the whole building and you do a bunch of quests for all these people. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, the story in this location is that a bunch of the students went crazy and just started murdering everyone, and then they took over the academy, and the people who aren't crazy are all hanging out in the lobby. Getting drunk and, for some reason, hosting Halloween events. Because those are all the teachers, right? And they're actively hostile. And then you have the students over there who are also hostile. By the way, I fucking adore that, like, jester student outfit. I wish you could get it for your character. Because my character is Neelan, or Ellen. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that. These characters are also Ellen. You can see they have animal features. It's just their ears are hidden by hats. I will say something I don't like about Tera is that the animal characters also have human ears. Which, if you know my fucking opinion on fucking demi-humans, beastkin, kimono mimi, whatever, I don't like it when they also have the human characteristics that said other characteristics are supposed to be replacing. I know that can be difficult to do in terms of design for certain types of characters, especially if you wanted to have, like, a hat like this, you know? But I find it very irritating when characters with, like, giant fox ears or rabbit ears or whatever also just have human ears. Toho, unfortunately, also does this, where all of the animal-featured characters also have human ears, like Ryzen and, you know, Bankai and everything. Or not Bankai, the other one. The cat one. I forget her name. The one that hangs out with Bankai. It's been a while, man. I was considering doing a Toho game for Halloween. But I've also been having muscle spasm in my fingers that have been causing problems. I was spinning my revolver the other day, and my hand just fucking, like, freaked out and flew the revolver, like, halfway across the room. And I have no fucking idea why that happened. I think I might be suffering from some kind of, like, nervous system atrophy. If I don't get a match within, like, 10 minutes, I'll just do the single-player instances. Something that really annoys me, because obviously I could get, like, someone in my party and bring them here, because it does support 3-player instancing, even if you're not matchmaking. But what I don't like is that there appears to be some kind of glitch with the cannons in the instance, in which only the first one in the room has the full cannon's moveset, and the other two only appear to have the very slow single-shot firing. And I don't know if that's something wrong with my control scheme, because you see my inputs at the bottom. Whoops. They're all edited. Like, I have all of my fucking different things, like, in different spots and all that. Like, I've got all my, you know, stuff not where they normally are. And I think the palette for the cannon is supposed to be using the default one that the game, like, starts you with, and because mine is edited, it doesn't know where to put the tiles when you, like, swap to a different turret. Like, maybe there's some bit of string on the first one that tells the game adjust for a player's modified palette, but they only added it to the first turret. I could see that being a thing, so But anyway, my plans for this are I'm going to do Tera's Halloween event as much as I'm able to do. Then I'm going to do Phantasy Stars. Phantasy Star just has a pretty simple, like, Halloween raid thing. Oh, there's another person in this area. That's interesting. For some reason, the game tells you whatever people get an item from the gourd, which I guess makes sense. Wow, my brain is fucking melting. And then, yeah, Phantasy Stars, unfortunately, PSO2 Original is no longer actively supported, so there are no events other than the lobby changes automatically to the Halloween version of the lobby. But there are no Halloween missions. And there are no more live concerts or anything in the original, and that's very disappointing. New Genesis has a Halloween Scratch, which I'm very annoyed about. It's just items from the mission pass from 2 years ago. Holy shit, a person. Cool gamer tag. Oh, ooh, are they gonna instance? Cool. They might do the single player one though. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the mission, the fucking Halloween raffle in Phantasy Star is just the frickin' mission pass rewards from like 2 or 3 years ago. I already have those rewards because I was definitely a lot more into doing the. She did the single player instance. All right, I'll give it until it hits 10 minutes on the timer, and then I'm gonna just do it by myself. Which can be a little annoying, because the last time I did it by myself, a couple days ago... Because, by the way, my internet connection got knocked out for my fucking PC, and then my Xbox was, like, horribly, horribly lagged. But I could still connect to Xbox Live, so what the fuck? Like, I can connect to Xbox Live and play online games, clearly, but my PC couldn't fucking connect to the internet and upload videos. And I connected it to my phone's wireless hotspot, which despite being on a more modern connection than my home internet, also didn't have enough bandwidth to upload. It's just super infuriating. But anyway, back to complaining about Phantasy Star's fucking raffle. Why is it's not even like Halloween themed items from like the mission pass. It's just like an entire mission pass's worth of rewards from 3 years ago, and they're all rewards I already have because I was really into doing all the mission passes back then. Because, to be honest, a lot of the recent mission passes have had, like, really bad rewards. Oh, shit. I actually got one. Holy crap. But, yeah. Oh, that's a cool outfit. Oops. Yeah, let's do this one. Hey, that's the hat that I have. Yeah, those things go really fast. I guess they're mostly self-explanatory, but still. What was I talking about? I was complaining about Phantasy Star, but now I can't remember. I remember being able to fire faster than this on the primary turret. Am I misremembering that? Yeah, you want to try and, like... It's a very simple tower defense minigame. You want to try and, like, hit them when they're grouped together, you know? Which can be hard. Damn. They're getting away. I remember being able to fire way faster than this. What the hell? It's also interesting, some of these enemies I don't think I've seen outside of this fucking thing, which implies that some of these models were created just for this minigame, which is kind of cool, you know. I don't think that's actually the case, because like the pumpkin guys right in front of me, I know those were fucking, those are in the academy. Like I saw them a few seconds ago, but some of the other ones. And it very quickly becomes overwhelming, you know. But anyway, like I was saying, when I did a single instance, the final enemy will actually attack you on the turret and can blow up the turret. And if your turrets get destroyed, you don't really have a way of attacking it anymore. And I was thinking like, because I was literally stuck in a match where it's like I am doing less than 1% damage every fucking 15 minutes. There's not enough time for me to kill this thing, you know. And it's just like, it clearly wants you to be playing with multiple people, right? But it only lets you instance matchmaking once a day, so what the hell, right? Like, why design it that way? I forget what the goal you're trying to beat is. I think the high score is like 10,000. I think the highest I've gotten is like 9,000. Because like enemy density varies dramatically between areas. Ah, damn it. It hit the fucking one in front of me. Oh shit, the turret's got evaporated. That isn't... Huh. But yeah, like, look at the damage we were doing to that. By myself, I was doing basically nothing. Also, I think on your own, this enemy type might be, like, more fucking, like, tanky than it is here. Because also, a thing in Tera is that a lot of enemies will have, like, 7 health bars for some reason. Oh, right, he inverses your controls. I fucking forgot. I love that animation of spinning the gun and the fucking shells go flying out the side of it. It's not even a revolver, but it's so fucking cool. I think the reason why it has the revolver animation associated with it is because there was actually a weapon skin that was a revolver, and it's not easy to get anymore. You can pretty much only get it on the player market, but it used to be very common for players to have it, so I guess that animation was meant to be associated with it. I love the synergy between moves of like fire the ball, then shoot the ball, and then your enemy will target, your ally will target the ball you fired, but also you then like replenish it to get like a second shot. Like, it's super good. And yeah, this game is super, super janky. But I still like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of something I would play on, like, the fucking GameCube, you know? Like, it's got that kind of chunky feel to it. Also, it's an MMO that lets me play as a gunner with a giant fucking gun. There are only 2 MMOs I can think of that let me do that, and it's fucking Phantasy Star and this. Phantasy Star has some fucking awesome launcher things. Am I the only person who thinks that Gunner and Ranger should be the same class? Like, the fact that you aren't able to fucking use the launcher and the twin machine guns on the same character sucks, unless you fucking multi-class in New Genesis as the Ranger and Gunner. But then, like, because I multi-class as Braver and Ranger. Is that what I'm doing? Braver and Gunner. I genuinely can't remember. No, I'm doing fucking Braver and Tector in New Genesis. I'm multi-classing as Ranger and Gunner in Classic. Even though that still doesn't let you use both weapon types. Like, I would rather have a twin machine gun and launcher variant than a fucking launcher and rifle variant, or a rifle and machine gun variant. Because the rifle is kind of only good in Classic. It kind of sucks in New Genesis. They did fucking Ranger really dirty in New Genesis when they were balancing it. I think because the fact that in Classic you can kind of just hide far away from the boss and deal tons of damage to it without ever getting like at risk of being injured is totally a thing, but that's actually way more accurate for players who use the Gunblade in Classic, because the Gunblade in Classic has this move called I think it's Penetrating Shot or Piercing Shot, where you charge up in a stationary position for a couple seconds, and when you fire, it does like 20 times the amount of damage based on your weapon. And if you have a weapon that does like 20,000 damage, it will do like 100,000 damage or more on most enemies, and that can one-shot bosses on some of the like moderate difficulties. Okay, since we're in a party, oh wait, no, we don't all get each parts of the candy. It's fucking limited to. Yeah, they can just pick all of it up. Great. Awesome. I got, like, almost nothing out of that. God, that's annoying. So it's actually more advantageous to just not do it with other people. Good to know. I'm glad Borderlands never made people fight over loot. Like, sure, some people would get better drops than others, but you could just fucking swap things between characters if you wanted, you know? I wonder if I'm still able to continue instance matching. I'm gonna assume it's... Yeah, okay. It's done for the day. So I'll go back to, Oh, I forgot, they give you one fucking candy. God. But yeah, you get 5 non-matchmaking uses per day, and then 1 match-made instance. Am I not gonna teleport? Oh, fuck. I guess they fucking changed it. I thought it was supposed to be 5 instances per day. Yeah, it says you may enter this dungeon only 5 times daily. I haven't done it 5 times. I've done it 1 time. What the hell? I guess I'll fucking teleport to Napoleon and see if it's like I need to reset the fucking area or something. Vaporia is probably also my favorite fishing spot at the Lake of Tears. Maybe Cutthroat Harbor, just because it's a very like classic tropical kind of like fishing spot, you know? Oh yeah, I should check to see if any of my fucking items actually sold. Oh shit, I actually sold something. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Because I didn't really care about the red batwings. Is that enough to actually buy anything? Ha, fuck. Yeah, and everyone just sells their fucking lockboxes because no one actually wants to open the damn thing. And it's going to be pretty much all Halloween things for sale for probably like the next month. Because no one actually buys the Halloween items unless they're unable to get them themselves. And most people are able to get most of what they want on their own, you know? Yeah, they also added the ability to overlay things onto your character. Like multiple, you can wear multiple cosmetics simultaneously is what I mean. I'm gonna buy, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that ninja mask because I wanted one a long time ago. Wait, that's 7 million, not... Okay, I thought that was 700,000, or 7,000, or whatever. I have dyslexia. Yeah, and these are all the Halloween ones, in case you didn't already have them. Yeah, there used to be a bunch of gunner weapons on here, but not anymore. It's a shame. Yeah, and of course all the Illin outfits are slutty. And then you have mostly normal-ish outfits for everyone else. But it's like, what's what you have for the Ellen outfit? Sexy nurse outfit, sexy student outfit, fucking bikini and shit. Light 50 cal sniper rifle. Okay. It reminds me of how all of Naraka's fucking crossovers are always with modern day fucking series. You know? Like, I turned on Naraka. Oh shit. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I turned on Naraka the other day because I felt like playing a bit of it while I was waiting for something to render. And fucking... I turn it on, and the Halloween crossover is with Unruly Immortals. Or whatever the fuck it is. And it's like, it starts in a modern day, like, fucking mental hospital. Fucking in, like, I think it's China? I don't remember, because most of the crossovers and things that Naraka does is with Chinese properties, because Naraka's a Chinese game. By the way, the fucking current soundtrack they're using for Naraka, that's from, I think, Unruly Immortals, or at least something like that, super good. The event music in Naraka is usually incredible. Flames of Fate, the one they did for Nier, is still, like, that unironically should be on fucking Nier Automata's soundtrack. Flames of Fate is super good, and the English version is not available for download anywhere. It infuriates me. Like, it's genuinely an incredible fucking song. The Chinese version is available for download, which, you know, is nice and all, but I don't speak Chinese, so I can't sing along with that. And just, like, for casual listening, I want, like... I should probably also just kill these things and then grab all the stuff in case someone comes along. Because if someone comes along, I'm not getting any of this shit. How am I gonna get up there? I'm glad that some of them drop, like, 5 now. It used to be, like, they'd pretty much only drop 1 per pile, which meant that you would have to do this, like, 1,000 fucking times in order to actually get the stuff that you wanted. I like the damage number of, like, 100,000 on the thing. It's like, you're doing 1,000,000 damage. And it's completely arbitrary, because these things have almost no health. Like, Tera, more than almost any other MMO I can think of, the damage numbers mean literally nothing. It's based on vibes, basically, how much damage you're doing to enemies. If I put this thing here, will it shoot them? No, it doesn't seem to recognize them as enemies. That's interesting. Or maybe it only targets what I'm already shooting at. I guess that makes sense. Alright. I should probably try to kill... I wonder if it's every hour on the hour that they all spawn. Because it's 6 o'clock right now. And it looked about like they spawned in at 6. Oh no, people are here. They're gonna start getting all the things. Fuck. Because I guess it would make sense. You go do a fucking trial in the hallway. And then you come back here at around like 6, or rather around like the hour mark, and then you shoot the guys, and then you go back to the thing and you do another one, and then you come back and like so on and so forth, and it goes for maybe, you know, a couple hours, and then you log off and then you come back the next day. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I had to look up when the actual fucking things spawn in, because they weren't fucking spawning in. I mean, first of all, I didn't realize that it only started on the 16th. I came in on the 15th, and I was like, hey, what's going on? We're halfway through the month. Shouldn't they be doing the event already? And then it was like, well, I've been waiting here for a while. Where are the fucking... things, and it's like, oh, they start spawning at 2 o'clock where I live for some fucking reason. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, I should probably spawn my fucking... Oh wait, I have a... Yeah, you. Pick up these things for me, motherfucker. That was a bit awkward. And no, I don't feel guilty about getting all of the Gordos. I've essentially staked my claim on this area. Well, he's a little faster at fucking picking those up than like just me doing it, but still could be a little faster than that. Oh well. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed during the fucking the hall minigame. Like, basically all the other players took all the fucking candy, like, immediately. So I don't feel too guilty about picking up the stuff here. This is clearly a fucking... My brain is melting. Oh, I got a parcel. Oh, cool. I guess that's because I did the instance matchmaking. Makes sense that you wouldn't be allowed to do it... What am I doing? You wouldn't be allowed to do it constantly, I guess. How many do I have? Almost enough for 4. Christ. Yeah. Didn't I get one? Or am I misremembering that? Wow, I got a Groucho mask. Great. Is that temporary? And a skull mask. I already got that skull mask, and I don't care. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if that sells on the black market. Where was it? Cannot trade. Okay. No sale value, but it might have bartering value.
Don't push yourself so hard.
Okay, it cannot be sold, apparently. Well, that's fine. I'll just use it then. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck you. Cool. Yeah, and I guess they'll just be like occasional random spawn ends. Let's see if there were any others. I remember a couple years ago when I was hanging out here, there used to be like 10, 12 players all just like, they'd basically have their character auto run, like, yeah, like this, where they would just auto run in a lazy circle around the fucking town, waiting for them to spawn, and then take control again when they do spawn. It was very stupid. Not so much anymore, though. People don't really care anymore, which is fair, you know. Cool. I want to see what that looks like. That would be skills, right? Yeah. And then riding. Well, that's kind of cool. Not what I was expecting. Yeah, let's temporarily replace that. Does this one fly? It does not fly. It's kind of cool. It's like a little throne. Fits my character's appearance. Although I should probably map my... oh, hey, an actual person. Or the demon characters. I should probably map my actual fucking, like, flying mount to something. I also have that dragon, but I don't really care about the dragon. It's weird when you fucking have the, like, paid membership, because I've got a bunch of these elite status things. I don't know where I got them from, but, yeah, the fucking mount for that is a goddamn fucking spaceship for some reason. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know why. I wonder how far away he picks up items from. What is that squash pie, anyway? 'Cause I'm guessing that's an alchemy ingredient. Or alchemy... it's like, because potions is what this is supposed to be. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was really into the fucking fishing and crafting system for a little bit. Yeah, okay, squash. Oh, it's a full heal. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this game is like very traditional, like MMO stuff, you know? Yeah, I don't want any of those. I would sell them, but I don't think there's actually any, Oh, I've got that on a different character. I actually recorded 10 hours of footage of Tera for, like, a fucking, like, you know, quick look LP thing a while ago. And I scrapped the entire thing because, A, apparently this game on my old... when I was recording via Elgato, not OBS, it hated my recording setup so much it refused to work. Because, like, the resolution came out looking like Vaseline. And also, I just don't think it was a very good watch. I made a new character, and I did, like, 10 hours up to, like, I did the entire, like, Popolian fucking, like, vampire count quest line from, like, I did from this tutorial all the way to basically, like, most of the way to where my character is right now, this character, and it just, it was kind of like, you know? And this is coming from me, someone who fucking will just post fucking me playing game whatever with no, like, actual real content happening. Because I'm not really doing much right now, but it's all in the spirit of Halloween or whatever, you know? And I've just got like a little bit of a quick look. But yeah, the next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and give the fucking thing one more go around, and then I'll fucking break off and do Phantasy Star. The Phantasy Star one's probably gonna only be like 15 minutes long because of blah. Because wow, my brain is fucking melting. Yeah, okay, guess it doesn't work. That's annoying. Alright, I want to... Let's make a thumbnail. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah. Ha. Okay. That, and then... Screenshot mode. Zoom in. There we go. And I'll just leave my character here for the next time I log in. Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. I wonder what class they are. Yeah, and of course the foxtail and ears are the most, like... That and I think the rabbit are the two most common Ellen character things. I do find it really annoying. You can't change the color of the animal features. So if you want it to match your hair, you have to make the hair the same color as the animal features, which kind of sucks, because I don't want to have my character be like this kind of reddish pink. Granted, it matches the armor, but you know, I want more options available. The character customization in this game is mostly armor and fucking like costume based. It's not like your character's actual base like cosmetics don't have a lot of variation in them, and that kind of sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm gonna hop on Phantasy Star.